answer is Coach Moore. Grew up playing football, baseball, had 4 knee surgeries in high school and a 5th after. So I started working in physical therapy, ended up in North Texas. I'm a strength coach, personal trainer, and a professional speaker, leadership coach. Now, I have 2 boys. My oldest is Sky, and then I have a 3-year-old named Breck. And I'm almost 50. What was I thinking? 3-year-old kid. Anyway, let me see my seniors, if you'd please stand. Who are the seniors? Okay, guys, this is your swan song. This is it. This is your year to do something, be a leader. Just want you to think about what will your legacy be? What is it that you're going to leave for the people behind you? Maybe take on a mantra. I was thinking about, and I'm part of you guys tonight, so I'm going to use we, us, our. I thought about maybe you just start telling yourself, it's our time. It's our time. So if you'll have a seat for me, thank you. South Lake Carroll. 7 championships. Highland Park, most wins in Texas high school football history, more playoff appearances than anyone in Texas. Little Salina High School, 10 championship appearances, 8 championships. Every year, all 3 of those teams always make the playoffs and go deep. Why is that? Have they lifted more weights than you? Has Salina had more workouts than you? Their foray, if they have, Coach Johnson needs to call the UIL and report them. It's none of that. It's their mindset. They expect to win. They had some class way back then said, we're going to win because it's our time. All the classes that are interviewed, they talk about we expect to win. It's a tradition. We don't want to let down the guys behind us. So I want you, seniors especially, to think about the legacy you're going to leave and tell yourself, it's our time. It took me about 3 minutes with Coach Johnson back in June when I met him to realize this guy gets it. He gets the mental aspect of the game. You're very fortunate. Have any of those guys outworked you? Has Van Alstyne outworked you? So it's not a physical thing. It's time for you guys to say, it's our time. It's our time to shine, to leave a legacy for the class behind you and after you. You've done all the physical work. You've watered the bamboo. Is that right, Coach?
You bet.
Do you know about watering the bamboo? I know you do. Do you?
They haven't been informed about that, but the message has been sent, I promise you.
Water the bamboo. You water giant timber bamboo every day for a year, no growth. Every day for 2 years, what do you get? No growth. After 3 years, that giant timber bamboo shoots up 90 feet in 60 days. You've watered the bamboo. It's our time, okay? Take that to the game tomorrow. Take it moving forward. I used to work for a guy named Mike Capshaw. He went to Abilene Christian. He was drafted by the, it was then Los Angeles Rams. Got cut. Went to play for the World Football League. He's kind of just out there on the field. He's going against Michael Strahan's dad. Y'all know Michael Strahan? Hall of Famer, Giants. His dad played in the World Football League. Same position, defensive end. Mike Capshaw, left tackle. Mike Capshaw was feeling sorry for himself. He was just out there, much like a scarecrow on a stick. And Strahan's dad ate his lunch. Well, Capshaw thought he was depressed then. He goes back and his wife said, who is this person? This is not what I signed up for. You're not the man that I know, the confident person that I know. I didn't sign up for this. Well, he got the message. 3 weeks later, he went against Michael Strahan's dad, and guess what happened? He absolutely demolished him. Did Mike Capshaw get that much stronger and faster in 3 weeks? He made a decision to be a great player, to do something. You know, Odessa Permian, they're the Panthers, but they got this thing called mojo. There's an energy. When you see those black uniforms, there's something about them. They don't have to say a word. It's this energy. It's these goosebumps I get when talking about it. It's how you show up. And it's your turn. It's your time. Okay? Whenever you go out on the field tomorrow, I was 1983 in Paris, North Lamar. I was a junior, 145-pound right guard. I'd already had 2 knee surgeries. I wasn't a good player. My dad was one of the coaches, and we're going to play Mount Vernon. There's a guy named Stacy Shortnacy, 295-pound defensive tackle. Back in 1983, they didn't grow on trees like they do these days. That was something else. And we're watching film, and everyone's looking at me going, whoo, I was scared to death. But by Thursday, I was tired of being scared, tired of lying in bed at night. So I decided to do something on the first play of the game. I don't want to overstep my boundaries. I'll let your coaches determine if this is okay. I decided to punch him in the face, not literally. I decided to hit him as hard as I could, and I was going to go till the whistle stopped. I was going to test his mettle. He was mine after that one play. One play of me knocking the snot out of him and going until the whistle blew, he was mine. Now there's a flip side of that coin. You do that, you're going to go up against another guy that's up for the challenge. That's where leadership comes into play. That's where you go, it's on. You understand it's on. But it is our time. It's time for you guys to show up as something different. Just go out there. Be a leader. My seniors, if you'll stand again for me. It's a real important thing. Last week, you guys ran into a bump in the road, a curveball. What did you do to overcome, adapt, and improvise? Did you do, I wasn't there, did you do a good job? That's going to happen. You're going to get knocked down. But a winner, you just got to get up one more time than you get knocked down. That's what winners do. So when you get punched back and knocked down, how are you going to respond? You got to overcome, adapt, and improvise. And it's up to you guys to lead the way. I got this from an old meathead movie with Clint Eastwood in 1989 called Heartbreak Ridge. And he was this grizzled vet. And he said, Marines, they overcome, they adapt, they improvise. He put them in bad situations to teach them they have what it takes to overcome, adapt, and improvise in times of adversity. Adversity is coming. But it's up to you to respond. You be the leaders. You show these guys how to overcome, adapt, and improvise. Thank you. If you want to see. And I'll finish it up. I want you to think about how you show up. You know how you see a guy that commands a room? He comes in, you're like, and you see the other guy that's insignificant, irrelevant, don't even know he's there. Don't be that guy. Show up as something different. You don't have to say it with words. It's your way of being. So tomorrow night, are you going to be the good old Joe that rolls out there and, hey, we're the good old boys from Bonham. We're here to play you. I invite you to pull your hat down over your eyes. You tell the guy, get off the sidewalk because I'm coming through. Because it's my time. It's my time. It's our time. And if your seniors would come up here and face your teammates for me, please. We have a big senior class. How many of you are there? 16. And don't take your shoes off to get to 20, okay? I don't want to see any of that. Tomorrow, it starts right now. It's our time, right? It's our time. Take that with you. Try it. Whose time is it? Whose time is it? Whose time? 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 If you guys are part of this team, get up here and tell me whose time is it? It's our time. It's our time. It's our time. Our time. Our time. Guys, show up. It's our time. Show up as something different tomorrow. Have your hat down. get on the field and make them take notice that you're here. Punch the guy in the mouth on the first play and hit him until the whistle blows. Be the alpha male. Be the last dog to piss on the fire hydrant tomorrow night. Let's go do it. Thank you.
Thank you.